Bessent, como as stablecoins ajudam a manter o dólar no topo.
If you think about the impact of the passage of the Genius Act, it was a major statement in terms of keeping innovation on shore. And I'd just like to get your perspective in terms of the stability and clarity that we provided with the Genius Act and what that means for keeping innovative capacity here in America.
Well, it's innovative capacity in digital assets, and remaining the leader in that is imperative. And what we don't want to have are central bank digital assets, which we are seeing in the rest of the world. And Senator, as you and I have often discussed, we are going to see a choice between American private sector assets with our best practices in regulation, or between central bank digital assets, whether in Europe, whether in China, in the rest of the world. And I think the world is going to choose the US dollar and the private sector well-regulated choice that U.S. stablecoins will provide.
Well, I couldn't agree more, and I think that underscores my sensitivity to not undoing ex post facto the good work that we did in Genius. I want to see us put in place international reciprocal regimes that work. I want to increase the demand for U.S. treasuries as you do, and I'm going to encourage my colleagues to preserve the Genius Act, given all the hard work that went into it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Good. Thank you for your leadership, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Senator Cortez Masto?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a question, but I want to make sure it's right.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Ranking Member. Secretary, thank you for being here. I appreciate your opening comments and your report of the Financial Stability Oversight Council's 2025 annual report. You stated in your opening comments that the Treasury has tirelessly pursued pro-growth policies to unlock the potential available to all Americans when they are free to save, invest, build businesses, and drive their own economic destiny. So let's talk about building businesses under this administration. And this is nothing new to you because we've been talking, and I've been talking to you about this for the last year. In Nevada, travel and tourism are the backbone of our economy. Tourism makes up nearly 30% of Nevada's economy, generating $24.4 billion in total wages. This administration's blanket tariffs and insulting rhetoric towards our closest allies are damaging America's tourism economy. For instance, the U.S. saw 12 straight months of declining visitors from Canada last year. The top international market for Las Vegas, that's roughly a 20% decrease for my state. That is countless dollars, jobs that my state, we are losing, paychecks that won't go to Nevada residents, including the over 400,000 hospitality workers across the state who are dealing with this issue. So my question to you is, will you apologize for driving away visitors and hurting our working families?
Couple of things, Senator. One is the Canadian economy is doing poorly, so perhaps part of that, maybe we should deconstruct why Canadian tourism is down. And two, that it's a choice by the Canadians in terms of where they want to go. And so if you think that should we pull down all of our trade barriers with China so that 1.4 billion people can fill up the hotel rooms in Las Vegas?
So this is the data from the Commerce Department, this administration's Commerce Department on National Travel and Tourism Office, year-over-year declines in travelers from October 24th to the 25th. It's not just from Canada, it's from Germany, it's from the Netherlands, it's from Australia, it's New Zealand, it's India, it's Vietnam, it's Philippines. We are seeing under this administration, a U.S. Travel Association travel forecast that is dealing with now nearly a $70 billion travel trade deficit for 2025. So how do you intend to address the tourism travel issue that we are losing money in this country because of the policies of this administration?
Is overall the occupancy in Las Vegas down? Or more Americans going?
I'm talking about internationally. It's not just me. It's Florida. It's other states that are dealing with a decline in tourism. And this is my conversation with you for the last year that seems to be this administration keeps ignoring. It is a billion, trillion-dollar industry to this country, and you don't seem to think it is important. Let me talk about something else, though. You mentioned, I'll give you an opportunity.
Good.
But you mentioned how you're trying to help my service industry. And I supported this, no tax on tips, because I think more people should keep money in their pocket. But if you're in a service industry and you don't have tourism coming and you don't have a job, it doesn't really matter if your tips are taxed if you're not getting tips. There's a problem. You just have to come to my state, talk to my service industry, talk to the individuals to see. They are not feeling better. No matter how much you and this administration start talking about how wonderful this economy is, they're not seeing it. It is a problem. And all I'm asking, and I think some of my colleagues as well, let's fix it. There's affordability issue in this country, and we need to address it working together. Let's solve this problem. Let's not come up with facts. Let's not tell the American public something that they don't see in their own bank account. Let's just work together to figure it out. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking you to work with us. One final thing. It's not just my service industry. It is small businesses across the country who are being squeezed. We have seen it time and time again. The tourists. Listen, the facts are there. You can debate with me the facts, but the truth of the matter is many of our small businesses are being squeezed right now. Higher prices, absorbing higher costs. Some of them have had to shutter. The small businesses are the backbone of our industry. We've got to do a better job for them. I know my time is up. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, ma'am.
Este website pode ajudá-lo a melhorar a sua leitura e compreensão auditiva em inglês. Recorrendo a IA, divide as frases em segmentos curtos e fáceis de entender. Com o leitor, pode ajustar a velocidade, fazer pausa ou recuar para compreender cada frase. O site disponibiliza tradução em 20 idiomas, facilitando a aprendizagem. Basta escrever engnest.com no seu navegador e experimentar.